I'm gonna miss you, girl. I really want you to stay. What's up, car friends? It's Stu with Wheelie Cool Videos. And I got good news, I got bad news. I'm selling the Corrado. It's good because I got money. It's bad because the awesome purple car is going away. It's going to an awesome home though. Very cool enthusiast owner, a subscriber. So thank you to all the subscribers, and let's go out for one last drive. I got tons of footage of this Corrado, so I'll make a little montage. And I'm running through this one a little quick. Sorry girl, but bye. And let's just bask in all that is the Corrado, because this car, she's the shit. And I certainly have a new favorite color, that Brombeer Metallic. Woo! But the CC, she's not looking bad. She's not looking bad at all. Can't be mad at that. You know what I mean?
We all know quite a number of people who have everything that it would take to be happy, and they are not happy because they want something else or they want more of the same. And we all know people who have lots of misfortune and they are deeply happy. They radiate happiness. Why? Because they're grateful.
The Volkswagen Corrado was built between 1988 and 1995. It was the successor to the Scirocco, and like that car, was also built at the famous Caron factory, which was responsible for VW's more specialty vehicles. And you can tell, the Corrado really looks and feels like a front-wheel drive Porsche, both inside and out. Originally offered as a supercharged 4-cylinder G60, and then later with the VR6 that my SLC came with. People all across the internet describe the way this engine sounds as VR sex. And that is really one of my favorite things about this car. It's the sound. Mine was decatted with a Eurosport exhaust, and it is today honestly one of the best sounding cars I've ever heard. Things I love about this car, the color. Brombeer Metallic, Purple Durp, ooh-wee. This color pops so much in the sun, is just so unique. I never understood how much the color can add to the car's wow factor. The overall styling and charm is very unique and classic 90s. The side view mirrors look like they're from a Porsche, has perfectly shaped big bulging fender flares. It's got those big hips in the rear. The car has tons of road presence for what is a very small car by today's standards. It's got a power rear wing on the back, and I mean again, is this a Porsche? Even on the inside, there's just leather everywhere. The dash is angled towards the driver. The seats are sporty and perfectly bolstered. Short gear stick. It's just a very special and driver-focused, enthusiast-oriented place to be. Other thing I love about this car is the rarity. People either knew what it was and freaked out, or wanted to know what it was. It got a bigger reaction out of more people than my modified Audi TT-RS did. And this was a brand new $67,000 enthusiast car that I got really early on and modified almost immediately. But the Corrado surpassed it in wow factor and for well under $20,000. Being rare has its positive and negative sides though. If the car is rare, then the parts are inherently rare also, which means expensive if not impossible to find. And when the parts are rare, it makes me at least want to store and stare at the car instead of driving it. And I don't like doing that, and my wife certainly doesn't like it when I don't drive my expensive toys. Other things I don't like about the Corrado platform are the seat belts. A few times I stopped really hard and the seat belts didn't catch me. I ended up leaning really far forward and it was a really weird and scary feeling. There are manual European seatbelt conversions, but they're hard to find because Corrado. Also, the headroom's not great. I'm 6'3", and if I sit all the way straight up, my head touches the ceiling. There are some models with no sunroof, but those are even more rare. So neither of these things are huge issues, but it does lend to the following point. I could get almost everything I love about the Corrado and eliminate the things I don't like about it by getting a Mark III VR6. Either a GTI or Jetta, I don't care. I love those cars so much. I am biased though. My second car was a Mark III Jetta VR6, and when I owned my TTRS, I dailied a Mark III GTI with the 1.9 liter turbo diesel swap from a Jetta. It had BBSRSs and Recaros and lots of other cool stuff. So if you're looking for a rare car, there might be a similar model that gives you most of the things that you love about that particular car with less of the drawbacks. I could build an amazing Mark III for less than half of a Corrado. It's not going to be a 65,000 mile example like my Corrado was, but it doesn't need to be either. The seats are beat up, throw in some Recaros. If the paint is trashed, make sure there's no rust, just get it painted. Maybe even in broad mirror metallic. Here's the paint code. I first drove and fell in love with the Corrado at the age of 18. Cars you lust after from a young age hold a special spot in your heart. That someday car, or when I had some money car, and the Corrado was exactly that to me. I'm not the least bit disappointed. The VW Corrado is a reasonably priced dream car that gives you the Porsche feels on a Volkswagen budget.
She runs amazing. I just had her all tuned up for the smoking tire review from Matt Farah. So now she's off to a new home that came from YouTube. So huge thanks to all the subscribers and viewers out there, because it's one of you guys that it's actually going to. Awesome guy back East Coast, one of the first guys that hit me up, and now I'm selling it. How much am I selling it for? I'll tell you, no problem. 17,000. I had about 21,000 into it. But ultimately, that means I leased a Corrado for like $300 a month. You can't go wrong with that. And you know, I love cars, and I only had this one for a year, and I intended on having it forever. But you know, as car guys go, forever changes so quickly. But that's okay, because you know, and I've came to a realization recently that you should have one girl for the rest of your life. One wife, one woman, and I do. I've been married for 10 years. In fact, I just bought her a car, a Mark 3.5 Cabby. Check out the videos on the channel to watch that. I surprised her with it at Vegas. It was a blast. I had a great time. So she's my queen, and she's everything. So cars, I can treat them however I want. They're my bad bitches. They're my hoes. I mean, all those derogatory terms that you hear in rap songs. That's what these are. I mean, I can do whatever I want. There's my CC. You can't see it, but there she is. You know, I'll sell you tomorrow. I don't even care. Actually, no, not unless it makes financial sense. And this makes financial sense now. Getting good money for it. So off she goes. On to the next one, which will probably be some type of track focused car, maybe like an E36 M3 or something cool. Actually, I don't know. Please comment below. Let me know what you think I should get for my next car. I want it to be track focused, something I can drive on the street, but mainly to take on the track and enjoy at our local tracks like AAA Speedway, the Roval, Button Willow, Big Willow Springs. I got some stuff coming for the CC, and that's going to be really exciting. Almost, well, I won't spoil it, but big horsepower. Woo! Thank you guys so much for watching. I really appreciate your support. Please drop a like if you can, subscribe if you haven't, and until next time, have a really cool day. Peace.